Hey guys, Mike Morelli here from Peak Prosper, and in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the dirty secret about where our thoughts come from, where do they originate from, like why do we believe what we believe, and really how to change it. So this is going to be a super powerful video for you. I think it can really change the way that you view yourself moving forward in life so that you can reach your dreams and goals. So if you like this content, if you like these videos, make sure to subscribe to our channel. We post every Wednesday and every Saturday, just trying to deliver you high value content. So hope you love this video. And before we jump in, Scott and I also want to let you know that we are open for enrollment in our Peak Prosper Transformation course. So if you are a high performing adventurous man and you do want to level up, you do want to have a really strong inner game, then make sure to click the link below and you can schedule a free call with Scott and I and we'll have a chat, see what your best steps are. So, okay, let's jump in. Have you ever wondered why you think the way you think and act the way you act? Have you ever said things like, this is just the way that I am, or I was born this way, or it runs in the family? So, human beings, we have been programmed in three major ways. All right, this is the top three ways that human beings are programmed. So verbal, all right, modeling, and specific. So I'm stoked to have the whiteboard. So today we're going to talk about verbal programming, and then in other videos I'm also going to be talking about modeling and specific. These are so important. So today we're going to talk about verbal programming, and these are incredibly important to bring your awareness to, because here's why. I'm just going to erase this real quick and going to show you how the importance of having awareness to this, because the way that our life works as human beings is that we have thoughts and emotions, and these dictate our actions, and the actions lead to results. So you could think about it as like, thoughts, emotions dictate our actions, dictate our results. So it all starts with these two things here. A lot of the times the emotions come before thoughts, or the thoughts come before emotions, but this is super key to know. There is that your thoughts and emotions are going to just essentially dictate the actions that you take on a daily basis. All right, so what do we do about that? Like, why is that important? So life is wildly in our control. And the reason that we feel that we're born a certain way or that we're potentially unlucky is because we lack an awareness or understanding of our way of being, of the way that we're doing things. So what I'm going to share with you below is super powerful. So if you want to achieve mental clarity and have emotional control and improve your overall success in life, then you're definitely going to be watching this. So with verbal programming, like, okay, you're a high performing adventurous guy, right? You want to be successful. Well, what did you hear about successful people and leaders growing up? Think about it. Like, did you ever hear things like, there's never enough? It's a dog-eat-dog world. You've got to get yours. There's not enough to go around. You can't have it all. Money is the root of all evil. We can't afford it. Rich people became rich at the expense of others. To be a strong leader, you've got to be tough and never show emotion. You've got to grind. Some people are just born lucky. I mean, seriously, like, think about these things that are just these limiting beliefs that are passed around. But when we hear them enough, right? When we hear these things enough, they get programmed into our subconscious mind. None of these things are truths. None of them. Like, they're just opinions. But here's the kicker. All of these statements we have heard from our parents, from our friends, from school teachers, from the television or other media, they remain in our subconscious mind as the hardware that is running your life. So like, if you're this guy here, and of course you're stoked, but your mind, like, your brain up in here, and you've got all these thoughts, all these limiting belief thoughts, right? I'm just gonna I don't even know what I'm drawing here. These are not good, but I don't even know what I'm drawing. But they represent something that's not good. They're confusing, right? They're all these like confusing, like negative, like crappy thoughts, but they're taking up space in your mind here. So it's no wonder that like every single time that you go to make progress to reach your full potential, you wind up returning right back to your baseline like this. Like if your life goes like this, it goes up, down, up, down, up, down. Like this is your plateau level right here. And it's very hard for you to break through that. Why? Because you've got all these corrupted files inside your mind. Think about it. Every single time that you've gone to make progress in your life, every single time that you've gone to go to achieve something, you feel like you hit this like level here and then you sink right back down to your baseline. I see that happen. It's crazy how much that really happens. And it's happened to me. It's happened to me throughout so many years of my life until I really became aware of this. So, again, like every time that you go to reach your full potential, you wind up returning back to your baseline. Why? Because our subconscious mind determines our way of thinking and our emotions. And because of that, those thoughts and emotions dictate the choices that we make in life. Our actions dictate the results that we experience, right? Like we know that nothing happens by chance. It's not like a world where like, oh, all of a sudden like I'm just successful in my business. No, it comes from belief, right? It comes from an emotion that's attached to these beliefs, and then it comes from taking specific actions to go and reach those goals. So let me just erase this here. I got to get a better marker. So what do we do about this, right? Like what do we do with this information? And the only way to undo these corrupted files from your mind is to reprogram them. And here's how to do it. 1, awareness. So number 1 is awareness. So to change something, you need to know it exists. Awareness is the foundation for all change. And here's how to do it. So, I want you to write out all the statements, judgments, and biases that you have towards rich and successful people and other leaders, right? Every leader out there, every successful person, I want you to write out these beliefs that you may have about them. Write them out. Okay? Super important. 2, understanding. Understanding. Spoiler, there's going to be 4. So it is essential to understand how really these limiting beliefs here have had an effect on your life. This is really powerful. The way that we human beings like really learn and integrate new concepts in their life is through kind of a 3-stage process. It's knowledge, which is like awareness, understanding, and then wisdom, right? So it is through understanding that we see the consequences of specific actions, behaviors, or thoughts in our life. And through that integration, that change, we gain worldly wisdom to really see what works and what doesn't. So you have to gain understanding here. And what I want you to do is look at the above statements from this and then write out, how have these affected my life? Like, how have these really impacted my growth and success and impacted maybe my relationships? That is where like we really start to kind of peel back a couple layers from the onion. So hope you're loving this video so far. I feel like I'm in the zone. Disassociation. Disassociation. Like, all right. So disassociation. So what we're doing here is we're separating yourself from your thoughts. And what I mean by that is to see that this limiting belief, this thought, it's actually not a part of you, right? It's not who you are. Sometimes we may feel that way. We may feel, well, this is just the way that I am. But no, it's not really the way. It's not actually the way that you are. It's separate from you. It's coming from something external. It's just coming from something that you've been told for a long period of time. So what I want you to do is look at the awareness, understanding, like look at those statements, look at how they've affected your life. And now I want you to see, do you see how you're separate from it? Do you see how it has just come from programming and not from the way that you were born? And write out how you see that, this is different from me. So Recalibrate. This is the final step, recalibrate. And I want you to write out now, what do you want in life, right? What thoughts do you want to think? Like, how can you change these limiting beliefs here and change them into something powerful and positive? Like, now I want you to start speaking them out loud. And most importantly, force yourselves to start acting in a way that's in alignment with this. Like, recalibrate to what you do really want. So if you're a guy who wants to be positive, inspiring, and a light to people, write out the thoughts that you would like to think, write out the way that you'd like to speak, and then just start acting that way. It would be so uncomfortable at first, trust me, it is, but within a few days you adjust. Why? Because human beings adjust to our environment. That's what we've always done throughout evolution. So this is going to be no different. You just have to force yourself to go into this discomfort, which is where all growth happens. So this is an incredibly powerful process that we can use in so many different areas of our life. And look, I hope you get tremendous value from this video. When I gained the understanding of, oh my God, so many of these limiting beliefs that I have are actually stopping me from reaching my potential to actually making growth in life and being the man that I want to be. And then also learning that they're not a part of me and that I can change them. Oh, it is really, really a super, super powerful concept. So, yeah, if you feel like you're a high performing, adventurous guy and you feel like this is something that you have been trying to work through, or that you feel like it's been holding you back, and this has like opened a few doors for you, let me know in the comment section below. Scott and I, we love to just hear breakthroughs from guys. That's what it's all about right there. So yeah, absolutely hope you love this video. If you think it would be beneficial, share it with your friends and family. Make sure to subscribe to the link down below. And as always, I'll mention it in the beginning of the video. If you do want to level up, if you do want to take your life to the next level, your business, your relationships, and you want to gain that mental clarity and have that really strong inner game, then schedule a free call with us below. That's our offer to you. And we hope that you just loved this video. Hey, have a great day and go crush it.